We're almost at go. 10 seconds.
Best of luck.
Check lasers, please.
6, 5,
Okay, fade to black.
3.
They're Branniger and the Hawk.
My name's Cookie, but my Dungeons & Dragons friends call me Krusnark Serpentine the Dung Sweeper. All by yourself? Yeah, well, wouldn't be the first time. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
Yellow Pages audio telephone books. It's never been easier to use a public directory recorded onto cassette tapes.
All right, let's get this party started. Okay, to get things started, boredom. Hey you, intern, get over here.
Yes, sir?
What's that wooden wheelie thing under your arm?
This? A skateboard?
Skateboard, huh? I like the sound of that. Let me see that thing. I'm going to attempt to spin around on this so-called skateboard. If I spin for the entire duration of this question, which amount of spinning will leave me facing in the same direction I start from? An 810-degree pop shove it, a 1,170-degree nollie front side, a 1,620-degree fakie backside, or a 3,240-degree hang 10. Pop shove it is never the right answer. Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. 3,240 degrees is 9 360s in a row, so I would end up facing the same way I started. Here goes. 1, 2. Oh! My pelvis! My pelvis! Try this on for size. Did you know Jack? If we were playing a version of You Don't Know Jack in 1950, what would be the only feasible way you could send me your answer to this question? Call me on my toll-free 1-800 number. One right answer coming up. The first CB radio was invented in 1945, so you would technically be able to call in your answer on a CB, good buddy. We'd play you a clip from the 1950s version of You Don't Know Jack, but it turns out there isn't a single question we can show that isn't incredibly politically incorrect. It was a different time. No one would have heard about toll-free numbers until the late 60s. But you can hear about all kinds of numbers with this. Your new telephone directory audiobook from Yellow Pages Audio Telephone Books. Let your fingers do the walking over to your audio device so they can press play and then you can listen. This wrong answer of the game just got you an extra 4,000 smackers. Congratulations. Here's a good one. Question. Have you heard? The TV show Numbers was killed. I'm so mad. I love that show. See, every crime can be solved with simple math. I'm gonna find the son of a bitch who did this. Let me just get out my calculator here. Okay. The 6 seasons of the TV show Numbers had this many episodes: 13, 24, 24, 18, 23, 16. Now, I bet we can solve the mode of this crime by determining the mode of those numbers. So what is it? 6, 18, 19.667, or 24? Ah, yes, the mode of a group of numbers is the number that appears most often. In this list, the only number that appears more than once is 24. So 24 is the mode. So that's it. The TV show 24 killed Numbers.
Cookie?
Yes, Kimberly.
24 was canceled too.
What? 24 was killed too?
Yes.
It was the terrorists.
Everybody quattro, everybody quattro, hey!
Why not try hand up a hot tin puppet? And it's time for a this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a character in Tennessee Williams' play Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, or a character in Jeff Dunham's ventriloquist comedy act. If it's a character from Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, press the square button. If it's a Jeff Dunham dummy, Press your circle button. Get one right and you'll be the puppet master with $300. Get one wrong and you'll have a good old-fashioned Southern drama on your hands. And you've only got 30 seconds. We good? Here we go. Peanut. Cooper. Big Daddy. Bubba J. Sweet Daddy D. Brick. Reverend Tooker. Billy, I'm curious about your opinion.
Well, you're not a complete doofus, but it was still mediocre.
For whatever reason, Dunham is a very successful guy. He has millions of dollars and lots of comedy specials. But I have something he doesn't.
Meningitis?
Yes.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Here's one I like to call, I love you, dear. If Betty White were to ride a lawnmower...
Ah, come on, little Betty White is way too young to get on a lawnmower.
Oh, hey, it's Old Man. How did you get in here?
Look, I taught the Red Baron how to fly. I ain't no fool.
Certainly not. Well, what have you been up to, old man?
See, my great-great-grandson took me to this dining establishment the other night. Now, it's based on a country that was colonized as a penal colony. Penal. Anyway, I got out of that place before the waitstaff could steal my good fake eye.
Ah, I see. Old Man says he went to a restaurant based on a country that was once colonized as a penal colony. Where'd he go? Olive Garden, Chipotle. Starting in the late 18th century, Australia served as a penal colony for British convicts.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? I was just telling you what restaurant was based on a country colonized as a penal colony.
Penal.
That's the end of round one. And you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly. Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round two. Let's get back to the action. This one's known as a banker's dozen. Hey, you know that Dunkin' Donuts slogan, America runs on Dunkin'? Well, if America really ran on Dunkin', what would the Federal Reserve not be able to do? Buy and sell U.S. jelly donut securities, lend apple fritters to banks in non-emergencies, issue the production of glazed donuts, or regulate the chocolate munchkin industry. If you like munchkins, you're gonna love the new bite-sized version of your score. Where's that confounded right answer? The Federal Reserve buys and sells securities, issues the production of money, and regulates the banking industry. But it can only lend money to other banks in emergency situations. The problem with the Dunkin' States of America is that if Congress adds too many donut holes into legislation, it just gets messy, especially if they're powdered. Bucker up for... This question is rated XXX.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
I'm adding $1,000 for a correct answer. Put these things in the order they first premiered, from earliest to most recent. X-Files, XFL, X Games. X-Files, X Games, XFL, XFL, X-Files, X Games, X Games, X-Files... The X-Files premiered in 1993, the X Games in 1995, and the XFL ran its whole course from 2001 to 2002. That earned you an extra $1,000. Nerds, burnouts, and jocks. We've pretty much covered all our bases on this one.
Lordin' chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
I call this one John Travoltopoulos. If a new musical called Grease featured the official name of the country Greece, which song lyric would you hear? Automania is the word that you heard? Republic of Athenia is the time, is the place, is the motion, and Hellenic Republic is the way we are feeling, or Greased Lightning? You've got Automania. Smart people choose this. Greece is really the only country whose official name sounds nothing like its common name. It's officially called the Hellenic Republic. The best part of Grease the musical is when Olivia Newton-John puts on some leather pants and eats a gyro.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
Let's try vegan parties are awesome. Which of these vegans is making a huge drinking mistake? Alicia Silverstone drinking a Corona, Ellen DeGeneres drinking an Amstel Light, Moby drinking a Heineken, or Woody Harrelson drinking a Guinness? Isinglass, a fish product, is used in the fining process of this stout beer. There's also a single drop of leprechaun blood in every glass.
Hold me, never let me go.
Say hello to the Prince of Peace. Hey, you know that poem, Footsteps in the Sand, where the dude talks about walking on the beach and seeing his footprints with God's footprints right next to him? Yeah, me neither. Anyway, if you were walking on the beach and you saw footprints next to yours that look like equals signs, who might be walking next to you? God wearing Spanish espadrilles on his feet? God wearing Japanese geta on his feet? God wearing... Japanese geta are traditional wooden sandals that are elevated by two wooden pieces that look like an equals sign. How come whenever I'm at the beach, the only things next to my footprints are rotting jellyfish and used syringes? Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. $4,000 if you're right, but if you're wrong, you lose $4,000. And don't ever forget,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. The final curtain call came too soon. These actors didn't make it to see the final cut. Good luck. There you have it! Well, your score is pretty decent, which is more than I can say about your outfit. I mean, really, look at yourself. It's a little embarrassing.
You don't know Jack!
That'll do it, folks. What's going on, Donnie?
So, are you thinking you'd like to enrage in more tomfoolery?
This Monday, catch the Season 6 premiere of Farting with the Stars. And this season, we've got our most star-studded cast ever. See Helen Hunt, Jim Caviezel, Leonard Nimoy, the guy from that one medical show, and the girl from that movie with the guy from Scrubs. It's gonna be big, it's gonna be hot, and it's not gonna smell good. It's Farting with the Stars, where the only thing louder will be the roar of the crowd. Monday at 7. Be there.
Celebrity parts impersonated. This week on Racist Doctor.
Doctor, we're losing him.
We've tried everything. Isn't it obvious? This
has lupus.
But will this be Racist Doctor's last patient?
We're gonna have to fire him.
Why?
He's a terrible racist.
But he's an amazing doctor.
Don't miss the season finale of Racist Doctor.
Give it to me straight, Doc. Am I gonna live?
I promise you I'll do everything in my power to save you so you can keep living your miserable life.
Thanks?
And nothing can prepare you for the shocking final moments.
You suffered a pretty severe blow to the head after that last surgery. I think I may be losing my ability to be racist.
Racist Doctor.
Do you have too many shelves? Don't know what to do with them? Well, now it's time to put your worries on the shelf. Introducing Shelf Shelves. Shelf shelves are made exclusively for shelving shelves, and each shelf shelves up to 12 shelves per shelf.
That's a lot of shelves.
Shelf shelves saved my life. I really wanted to kill my shelf.
Don't get stuck with unshelved shelves. Buy Shelf Shelves today and do your shelf a favor.
In 2002, a film came out that changed the genre of fantasy suspense forever.
Mine the sunlight as it dies. A wary sight for weary eyes.
No, witch, you will not weaken me.
Salazar, throw me the pendant!
That film was Witch's Wheel 2. You probably don't remember the original Witch's Wheel. It was kind of a mess. But the sequel has left audiences wondering what happens next for nearly 10 years. This summer, the wait is over. Chauncey Zeigman presents Witch's Wheel 2. 2.
The silence of these woods is suspicious.
Salazar, 3 L's!
Quickly, Warlock, an incantation.
This July, prepare yourselves for Witch's Wheel 2. 2. The sequel to the sequel.
One ticket to Bloody Bloody Murder, please.
Wait a minute. How old are you?
17.
I don't believe you. You look 6.
Aw, man, shucks.
Hey, kid, if you want to seem older and get into R-rated movies, you gotta smell older. Here, try a bottle of Old Man Essence.
Hey, neat. One ticket to Bloody Bloody Murder, please.
You have the mature smell of mothballs and elderly B.O. Sorry about before.
Thanks. Essential, man.
Remember, kids, buy Old Man Essence so you too can smell old enough to live.
Are you in the market for a new used van? When you think Vans Van Lot. Hello, I'm Vance, Van, and I sell the sweetest vans in the city. They've got 8-track players, water beds, airbrush murals, beaded curtains.
Hey, Vance, what's that weird burning smell?
Never you mind that, kid. You'll understand when you're older. Hey, okay, my vans don't come with satellite radio and GPS and la-dee-da, but they do have character and carpeted walls. So, when you think Vans, think Vance Van Lot. Conveniently located down by the old abandoned airport.